Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Trails and Tastes of the Southwest. Today it looks like it's going to be a hot one. 106 is the predicted high. It sounds like a perfect day to go to Cattleman's Steakhouse at Indian Cliffs Ranch. Cattleman's is located in the middle of the desert, north of Fabens, Texas. It's about a 30-minute drive from El Paso. And man, once you leave I-10, there is nothing out here, just desert. But finally, here we are at Indian Cliffs Ranch, where they board horses? A small road leads to the parking lot, which is a bit smaller than I expected for how famous this place is. This is Excalibur. Don't worry, even though it's hot, he's got shade and water. There's a cool wagon outside, and the entrance to the steakhouse is clearly marked. As soon as you walk in, there's a long hallway that includes a display case of the cuts they serve here. We got here shortly after they opened, so we were seated immediately, under an award-winning steerhead named Tex. In the same room, there was a cool desert scene, which might have been an aquarium at one time. As expected, the menu is mostly about steaks. But if you're not in the mood for a steak, they've got a limited selection of seafood and barbecue. If you're vegan, you're probably going to have a very hard time at this restaurant. I wasn't quite hungry enough to get the largest steak, so I ordered the Cowgirl, which is still a massive T-bone. It comes with a pot of beans, pineapple coleslaw, and your choice of side. I got the baked potato. I'm pretty sure the sour cream and butter are produced on site, because they were super creamy and flavorful. And was the steak good? Well, I'll let you be the judge of that. Since it was my birthday, I got the Queen of Sheba dessert. It's really rich and coats your mouth with a butter-like feel, but it is delicious. Something I didn't know was this ranch had been used to film parts of several movies. They had memorabilia from Extreme Prejudice, and another wall for Courage Under Fire, and yet another mentioning a short scene from The Day After Tomorrow. This helpful sign is posted as you exit the restaurant, warning you about speed traps in the area. They also have some old field artillery displayed from about the time of World War I. Attached to the restaurant, there's a petting zoo area. Does anyone know what kind of bird this is? If you do, leave your answer in the comments. They also had some ducks, horses, American bison, and a hot-looking llama. But the most active animals at the time were the goats. There are some quarter machines that you can get food for them from. Just be careful, because the goats can get a little bit pushy. There were also some sheep and some deer. Further down the trail, there were some old wagons and an area to go walk around the lake. We didn't go there because it was getting hot, and there didn't seem to be much shade. There's also a kids' playground and an Indian maze that you can walk through. Nearby were some old covered wagons and a replica gas station that was used in the movie Resurrection. When we got back to the goat area, there was a hay ride that was boarding, so we hopped on. The ride takes you down across the road to the Pioneer House, which gives you an idea of how the first settlers lived when they got here. The second stop on the ride took us to a field of abandoned movie vehicles, including the Cadillac from On the Border, and helicopters and trucks from various movies. The tanks aren't real, they're just made out of welded metal pieces. There's even a helicopter that is crashed on the hill. After visiting this area, the tractor pulled us back down to the zoo area where we got off and walked back up to the parking lot. Just like on the drive-in, as you exit the parking lot, you have a chance to see many sculptures and historical artifacts. Then, we were on the road. What an incredible day it's been here at the Cattleman's Steakhouse at Indian Cliffs Ranch. From eating delicious steaks, to live animals, to movie history, there's something here for everyone. If you ever get the chance, make sure you visit and experience it for yourself. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an adventure. See you next time on Trails and Tastes of the Southwest.